Dave, just on the game itself, obviously not the way you wanted to finish. You were playing pretty.
Yeah, we had a real good first two periods. Unraveled in the third period a little bit. The 5-minute span, we gave up 3 pretty quick ones, and we just didn't follow up the first 2 periods. Obviously, we're giving a little extra ice time to certain guys. The Geeky line had a real good first couple of periods. And continued pretty good throughout the entire hockey game.
So when you look back on this season, especially the last few weeks, how things ended, are you going to look at how they were able to play some teams ahead of them in the standings that have leads, multi-goal leads, middle period, late periods, or are you going to focus on that they didn't hold some of those leads? Like what kind of approach?
Well, our play over the since the trade deadline and a couple weeks before has been really sound, really solid. We've been real competitive in each and every game. It doesn't really matter who the opponent is this time of year. So there's a lot of pieces of our game that we've really liked over the last stretch here, coming down the last 2 months. So those are the pieces that we'll take. Now we start to dig in and reevaluate things, and that process starts tomorrow.
When you look at some of that process that starts tomorrow, I mean, you touched on it last game when you mentioned you want to get some guys in here that you want all guys to be able to compete for every puck.
Yep.
What are some of the priorities that stand out to you right now that you'd like to take a look at?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is go through our player evaluations, and that we'll get through our end of year player meetings. That'll begin tomorrow and happen over the next couple of days, and that's the first step in the process. And then from there it's a team evaluation, so we'll look into those areas, and then you start looking at the different pieces that that may help improve us. So that's not something I can answer immediately today. That's part of the process that we start working at now.
When you look at Matty Beniers, he finished with 9 points in 10 games. How much optimism do you take out of that? How guarded are you, just given the fact it's only his first?
Yeah, it's not the points that that stand out for me. It's his overall play. When you look at his 200-foot game and his play in all different situations, whether it's his poise on the power play, his intelligence defensively and without the puck, all of those areas have been impressive, and he's done a nice job of that through his first 10 games. So now, for him, there's an opportunity here to have a great summer of training. He's got his feet wet. He knows and understands a little bit more about this level, having played the past 10 games, and now he can go into the summer and just continue to build, for himself personally.
Good. Thanks, Dave.